This is mind-blowing. While we are here in Buffalo, it is April 18th now? 19th. And it's snowing! Cannot believe this. Well, we have this rare opportunity to drive the 2026 Maserati Grecale Modena edition, and it's hailing. On April 19th in Buffalo, you can put all the comments you want below in the comments section. All I'm going to say is, this is absurd. When you have one day to review a car and it's hailing, it's going to be challenging. So we're going to do the bulk of this inside the car while driving, and I think I have to go back to my garage to talk about the exterior of this vehicle. Certainly not going to get the performance aspects of this car today, but we will get the traction. Look at the snow buildup. This is crazy. That's a cool turn signal. I've been in a lot of vehicles, everything from low-end to high-end cars. And that is a cool turn signal. Since things are a little bit backwards here in Buffalo as far as the weather, we're going to start off with the interior of the car, then we'll go around the exterior. I'll give you my pros and cons, the competitor list, which is really long, and of course the price. Now let's start off with the vehicle itself. I really like the Maserati and how it looks. If you like any Italian clothing, Italian furniture, Italian design, any of that really special feeling, you're going to love the Maserati. It is gorgeous. And by the way, I do want to thank Maranello Maserati, which is here in Buffalo, New York, for letting me use the vehicle for the day, even though they couldn't control the weather. But they have quite a few of them in stock. And these vehicles are getting very popular because people want something different than just your typical, and again, the competitor list will tell you, your typical list of SUVs. This is not your typical SUV. This is a really nice looking vehicle, both on the exterior and on the interior. There's some nice options on this car. It's not heavily loaded, but what they did is they thought about who's going to buy this car in this area in this particular area where this dealer is located. They're selling some pretty high-end vehicles. Let's start off with some changes for 2026. No more 4-cylinder engine. That means that the two trim levels of the Trofeo and the Modena are V6s. If you say, no, I want an electric version, there is one. The Folgore is available as an electric car. It's obviously not a big seller, but there are people that want this vehicle, this cool design vehicle, this beautiful Maserati Grecale as an electric version. So if you want one, they offer something for you as well. The Grecale seats 5 people, and if you love this beautiful red interior, it's an additional $2,350, but it is premium Napa leather. It is quite fabulous. Also, the audio system is a Sonos Faber 14 speaker standard, 21 speaker optional. Our test car has the 14 speaker, but I think that's plenty. Unless you're really into the music, then you're going to want to go for that 21 speaker system without question. One of the things you notice right away is this beautiful, nice, grippy steering wheel. Flat bottom makes it easier to get in and out. That Maserati logo looking you right in the face. I do like it. Their start-stop button is down on the left side. Their drive modes are on the right. You can go into Sport, GT, Comfort, or Off-Road. I don't know if you'd off-road this vehicle. I know it's capable of doing that, but it's too beautiful. I mean, this is a fantastic car. And it's one of the things when you buy a vehicle like this has presence. When you show up somewhere and they say, what are you driving? And you say it's a Maserati Grecale, people go, oh, that's nice. Because it is very nice. Like beyond the leather steering wheel, you've got nice leather material, real stitching, beautiful materials. There's a piano black that has been added to this. It's an additional option as well. Heated seats are standard. Our test vehicle has the climate package for $1,650, which I think it should be standard. And the reason I think that it's heated and vented front seats, you got memory seating, heated second row seats. When you live in cold climates, this makes the most amount of sense. I mean, overall, this vehicle is just such a tight feeling, handling car. I mean, if you're used to driving a sports car every day, whether it be a Maserati or a Porsche or whatever it might be, you drive this and you get that same feeling, that same engagement with the road, that you are in control of this vehicle. And I think that's a huge, huge factor. Big brakes, and this does have the optional red brake calipers, but I would do that because it looks cool. 21-inch wheels are standard on the Modena, and this has the optional wheels, which are absolutely beautiful. Again, little details that don't make the car so expensive that it prices you out of the category, but it still gives you really nice details. And they've done a really nice job with the Maserati lineup. We have driven other Maserati performance cars, like the MC Pura. You can check that out on our channel. Of course, we've driven all the competitors on both those performance cars as well as the SUVs. Now, when you're looking at this vehicle as a whole, part of one of the climate packages is heated nozzles. So if you've got ice on your windshield and you squirt your washer fluid, it's going to go through heated nozzles. Little details that people truly love. 12.3-inch full digital gauge cluster and a dual 12-inch screen that goes in the center. Below that is an 8.8-inch Maserati Intelligence Assist, which has all of what you're used to working with as far as climate control, seat adjustments. The height of the vehicle can be adjusted, as well as ambient lighting is all right there, and linear push button for the shifter is right here in the center. Navigation is included, which I do appreciate because not all the competitors offer navigation without a subscription fee. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Alexa are built in. The warranty on this vehicle is 4 years, 50,000 miles. That includes the powertrain. There is no scheduled maintenance that is included. There is a beautiful full panoramic glass roof that is an additional $2,250. Standard safety features on the Maserati Grecale include automatic emergency braking, adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist. The optional safety package, which our test vehicle has, for $1,500 includes active lane centering driver assist, and the 360-degree backup camera is $1,190. And I think that's worthwhile. It's good to know where you're going, what's going on around you. One of the things customers were asking for on the previous Grecale is, I want this vehicle to sound like a Maserati. I want to rev the engine and I want to hear a loud exhaust. Well, they've done that. On the right side of the steering wheel is a drive mode. You turn the button to sport mode. That's going to change there. If you go back, you've got GT mode here. You've got comfort mode. You can see all the mode changes here in the center screen, and off-road, like I said, light off-roading. Not that it isn't capable. Okay, so now we're in sport mode. We're going to rev the engine. For a V6 engine, this sounds pretty good. It does have active exhaust, and I think that is what's going to be helpful in a vehicle like this, because people want to hear a car that looks cool. When you're driving it, you want that full experience, and that's what I see what's wrong with electric cars, is they're missing that sense. You get the vision and you get all this. What you don't get is the sound. You don't get to hear the exhaust. There's no exhaust note, and it feels like there's something missing, especially if you're a true car enthusiast. In addition to look at the interior, one of the things people like is this clock. It's beautiful. It's got knurled aluminum around it. The clock is an actual clock, like a watch. You've got knurled aluminum on the vents. Again, you can close and open them there. Just little details that make you know that you bought something very special. Throughout the center screen, you've got all your different settings depending upon what you're looking to do. Your vehicle settings are right here, and if you've driven any Chrysler product, I know this is the Uconnect system, but there's a lot of sharing going on amongst a lot of brands like Volkswagen Group, Volkswagen, Porsche, Audi. They all share the same technology, and they do that to save money. It gets too expensive. But what this does have is the driver apps, which includes a performance pages. So if you want to put this vehicle on a performance track just to learn some skills, I know it's not a performance car. I know it's not a track car, but a lot of companies are allowing you to bring your car onto an autocross course or something to get an idea of what it's capable of. And this vehicle is very capable. And that's why these performance controls are there. You've got your navigation system as well. I'm on a road that is not even on the markers yet, but that's okay. Beyond that, going down below, like I said, your shifter, your climate control, wireless charging. Underneath here is a nice little hiding area that has USB-A and USB-C charging. You can put your wallet, your keys, whatever you want, and hide that right underneath that beautiful piano black. It's a little bit extra. I'm not a piano black fan, and the reason I'm not is fingerprints. 2 cup holders, deep, very nice, and a beautiful, deep, gigantic glove box, as well as an outlet for a radar detector. Why it's not underneath the dash or somewhere on the side, I don't know. I didn't design it, but I will tell you there's nothing worse than having a cord run here. So if you do run a radar detector, which you would in a car like this, you'll probably want to get the flat cord, not the coiled cord, and run it somewhere around so you don't have cords hanging. But beautiful leather, just this red leather is spectacular. My personal car has a red leather interior. I love red leather. Beautiful nappa seats, super supportive, super comfortable, and it's got a fabric headliner also. Very nice little features that you're not going to get in a lot of the competitors, and that's why it's important to take a car for a test drive and not just look at a review, hear what we all have to say, check out your favorite reviewers, then go test drive the car and experience it yourself. Don't just buy a car because somebody said it was great. And that is honest advice. So let's see, we're in sport mode. Let's see how she does. It is wet outside. We do have 3-season tires. This is not meant to be a performance car, and since this is not a legitimate road yet, and it is also hailing still out here. Again, if you love this car, you like what I'm showing you, contact Maranello Maserati in Buffalo, New York. Ask for Brian. They'll take good care of you. I've bought vehicles from Brian for many, many years. Great guy, and a good dealership as well. Oh, listen to that exhaust note. That's what people want. That's why Maserati made the change. One last thing, I have to say, the acceleration is instant, which is really important when you're driving a car that is sporty. You want an instant response, not a delayed response, and that they have done. Now let's take a look at the exterior of this vehicle, and we'll go through some details that are important, especially if you want a vehicle that stands out in the crowd, because this does. We'll talk about the competitor list, the pros and cons, and of course the price. Now that we have a little break in the weather, and I'm sure it's going to be short-lived, I wanted to show you the exterior of this vehicle. It's beautiful. It has LED headlights, a very nice bulbous muscular grille. It has a very distinctive look to it. It does not look like any of the competitors. Maserati logo here and the beautiful Maserati logo up front. Underneath that cover is a V6 engine with 386 horsepower twin turbocharged V6. That is backed by an 8-speed automatic transmission, aluminum column paddle shifters, and 20 miles to the gallon combined. This vehicle comes all-wheel drive modes that we showed you of Comfort, GT, and Sport, and a maximum towing capacity of 5,500 pounds. There are 2 other engine choices available. That would be in the Trofeo or in the Folgore, which is an electric vehicle. They all come all-wheel drive. Some nice little details, the Maserati logo here on the headlights as well as the logo. On the side of our test vehicle, which is the Modena, which is where this vehicle is built, you'll see some really nice details. I like how they keep bringing that Italian flavor back into the vehicle. 21-inch alloy wheels are standard, and those red brake calipers are $730. One of the things you're going to notice right away is the black trim detail. That's all the way around the windows. Very nicely done. Folded heated mirrors that have turn signal indicators inside, and underneath this door handle is the beautiful interior. The premium red leather interior has 14-way power seats with driver memory, heated and of course vented, and that open pore wood, just absolutely beautiful details. And that's one of the things I really liked about sitting in this car, just super comfortable. Heading into the second row, that red continues. It is beautiful. Pockets behind each of these beautiful sport bucket seats, climate control for your 3-stage climate control, heated seats, vents, and USB-A and USB-C charge ports. There are latch attachments on the outside seats. These seats are really comfortable. For second row, compared to the competitors, not many of them offer seating like this. Fold down the center armrest. You've got cup holders and a spot for a phone. These seats fold down 40, 20, 40, so you've got a lot of access. Remember, European vehicles are used to traveling with skis, so the center section folds down for long items. One nice little detail, that Maserati logo is here, so if you're sitting next to someone at a traffic light, they know you're driving a cool car. Coming around to the back of this very sporty SUV, you've got an upper wing that has a black trim piece across the top. Wiper blade is here. I know it should be tucked up underneath. Maybe they'll do that in future models. LED taillights, V6 engine, Maserati across the back, and Grecale. Very nice, very clean, well designed. And the snow has returned. It will be hailing soon, so hold your breath for that. 20 cubic feet of storage across the back. Fold down those rear seats, you'll have additional storage. There are levers on each side to fold it down, as well as electrical outlets. There is no spare tire. There is a tire inflation product underneath this cargo cover, which is all carpeted. The starting price of the 2026 Maserati Grecale Modena starts at $84,500. Our test vehicle had a few options coming in at $97,255. There are some pros and cons. On the plus side, I love the performance, love the new exhaust note. I think it's first-class accommodations on the inside. The materials are absolutely top quality, and it's super fun to drive. On the negative side, much like its competitors, which we'll get to in just a second, you start adding on all those extras and it gets to be a pricey vehicle. So make sure that when you're comparing this vehicle to the others in the category that you're looking at all those additional features that you want. Speaking of which, your competitor list includes the Volvo XC60, the Genesis GV70, Mercedes-Benz GLC, BMW X5, Audi Q5, Lexus NX, Acura RDX, the brand new Infiniti QX65, and the Porsche Macan. There's additional information down below in the description. Don't forget, Maranello Maserati has this vehicle available for you now. Make sure to give them a call. My social media is listed down below, and if you'd like to support our channel and maybe definitely buy me a cup of coffee because I think I need it, you can find that link down below. I'm Lauren Fix. Thanks so much for watching.